GBR Weekly, Brad Morris, Jason Burkeen. We have an open date this week, so no big game going on, and so
not for us.
Yeah, we just want to talk a little bit about last week. We're going to touch on the Caldwell County win, and then maybe touch on a few other things.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah, sounds good to me.
So
where are we at right now? We're at Sedalia Cafe, Red Helmet Club, right in the other room. Hey, if you have never been out here, or hey, come out on Friday and just be with us at Red Helmet Club. The breakfast, a great breakfast. Shout out to Crystal doing her things. Great waitress, great food, and we just got our belly full. Nothing but good things about Sedalia. So we're here every Friday. So yeah, go ahead.
We got a special place for the Red Helmet Club that we sit together every Friday, have some good conversation about high school football.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah,
and hey, they even got the red helmet out here.
That's right.
Go Big Red.
All right, go Sedalia Restaurant. So give me your thoughts on last week's win.
Okay.
At Caldwell County.
We talked about it before the game. I just knew that based off the things I have talked to others about, I knew that their defense was going to be good. Now, yes, we beat them 52-0, but they did early in the game keep us out of the end zone a couple of times, and that's a testament to who their defensive coordinator is, which is Jay Burgett.
Defense was pretty sharp there.
Was really good.
Yeah,
was really good
at the first.
The thing is, Mayfield has so many weapons, but I didn't think, honestly, that we were going to be that ready to play. Because to me, it's like we've had some cupcake teams in the last few weeks, and sometimes it's hard to keep our focus. As a player, I know that. We all know that, we've seen it. And it's like I was excited to see us do the things that we needed to do to get the job done. And did we get the job done? We got it done precise and quickly, and a lot of the other second and third string got in, and I was tickled to see them. It's always a good night when we put a running clock on Caldwell County, but we kept them scoreless.
We did.
Testament to our defense. Hey, I can't say enough about everybody on the defense, but Gary Wilson had a great game. Ethan Thompson.
Excellent game.
If you don't realize what I'm talking about, watch the game again and just watch the end play from both of them guys. They're keeping everything on the inside of them, which is what they're supposed to do. They're shedding their blocker and they're making the tackle and staying low and stuff. Our defense is, I'm excited to see it.
The quarterback Landers for Caldwell County, he did much the same as the week before from the Todd Central quarterback, who was also a good athlete. As soon as they got the ball, they were on the run because Ashton Rogers, beat his man on a regular basis and was right in his face.
Yes. It's just, you had made mention, their quarterback was good, their running back is good. We had talked about it on the show while we're filming the game that their line was big and tough, but we whipped them, and the line of scrimmage is where the game and championships are won. And again, we're going to face stiffer competition later in the playoffs, but you know what? Not enough good things we can say about our defense and offense. Hey, we was talking about the defensive for Caldwell, they kept our run game somewhat. We did run, but we sprinkled in a few passes here and there. They had no answer. We have so many weapons, and it's good to see Gray coming into his own. We got Malik, Mack, Torres, Flint. It just keeps going on. Will Morris. Dude, I was tickled. Dude, we handle business, and that's what we're supposed to do.
Yeah, I'll tell you another couple of targets that are JV that when they get their hands on the ball, they do good things. That's Anderson Smith and Briar Overstreet.
Oh, yes, studs.
They do such a great job. I just making a mention of the rushing. We did not run all over as far as actually running the ball. We know how many rushing yards we had for the game?
70-something or something. What was it?
Net rushing yards.
I have no idea.
64.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's all we had, rushing.
And
we scored 52 points.
But how many first downs did we have? 3, 4?
We had 7.
So that's what I'm saying. We scored just about on every play, and some of that was because of the passing game. And that's the thing. The run opens up the passing. The passing opens up the run when you spread the field. And Gray was picking them apart. You know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah, we had 333 yards gained in that. So most all of that was passing, and we were hitting. I mean, Gray was hitting people in stride.
Yeah.
I mean, they didn't have to slow down. He hit them right in stride, and then they got behind the defender and they were gone. So.
Okay, and that brings up a point. It's a great job. When Gray hits the receiver, whether it's Will Morris, Mac Hoover, Malik, or Torres, whatever, Ashton Flint, when you catch the ball, that's the main goal right there. You got to catch the ball before you run. But the yards after the catch, that's where Mayfield does so well. Will Morris caught the ball, made a few juke moves, and started really making some moves. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with Mac Hoover. When he catches the ball, he makes moves and makes people miss. And it's just a testament to our athletes. Malik, same thing. I mean, it's great. Also, our kickoff coverage, very good. Did you notice that? Even the second team kickoff coverage, Caldwell didn't put their second and third string team in.
No.
And we did good. And that's what Mayfield does. We reload every year. Yeah. Some people say, "Oh, we're going to have a down year this year because of this." But it's the next man up mentality.
Yeah. A lot of JV guys on that kickoff team that and I mean all year long they've been really good.
Yeah.
And they break down.
And then wrap up, stay low. Now I will say that I made mention that sometimes everybody's looking for the big hit.
True.
And then the guy bounces off. You got to, if you want to give the big hit, wrap up. I mean, case in point, Jay Burgett, Overstreet has, form tackle. That's what we do. We'll go back to Hurt Shot, and then Kenser Arnett. I mean, them guys knew what they were doing.
Ian Williams.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Stay low, give a big hit, stay low, wrap up, keep your head up, and that's what's up. But yeah, Mayfield handled business, dominated performance. They dominated it.
Yes.
And I was happy to see that. I didn't know how it was going to go. I'm not saying I didn't think we was going to win. I didn't think we was going to get a running clock. I didn't say that. I just thought that it was going to be a little bit more where Caldwell was going to kind of hold us up a little bit, maybe in the third quarter, pull away in the late part of the third quarter. But I mean, we had a running clock the whole second half, and a little bit in the second quarter, I believe. So,
yeah, and I did think it was going to be a running clock, and it was.
Yeah,
it was. So
52-0, baby.
Yeah, that's a good win. Next game is, and this is where everybody is, Jason. We're all in district play right now. And Beechwood's facing the same thing that we've got going on, in that what we got going on is that we're having to play teams that are low down on the RPI.
Yeah,
they're way down. Their district is as weak as anybody's is, and so and you see that they went down in the RPI this week. Beechwood did.
Yeah,
and their district is not helping them.
Yeah, Beechwood right now in the RPI is 7th. We got Owensboro Catholic number 1, Beechwood number 7, LCA's number 5, we're number 3, Danville's number 2. We was talking before we got on here. I broke down the RPI, but I said this to people. Something's going on with the RPI, because if you look across the board on the whole 6A, there are teams that I don't know what they're doing, but they're making some kind of tweak to get teams that's never been in the top 5. I don't know it. And they're doing something, because Friday, the RPI was this. On Saturday morning, I listened to the coach's show. Vinny said something about the RPI, so I looked it up again. So after the games on Saturday morning, I looked up the RPI. The RPI had changed. This is true. I've got it documented. I've got it on my phone. Then you sent me the RPI on Wednesday, which had changed again.
Right.
So I'm ignorant when it comes to RPI, just like Coach Deuce said he don't understand it. He's going to play whoever's in front of him, and whatever shakes out at the end, that's what we do. And that's the way to look at it. But guess what? What happened between Saturday, after all the games, and then Wednesday, because Owensboro Catholic actually moved down. You know what I'm saying? So after tonight, I would like to see what shakes out. Mayfield doesn't play. Owensboro Catholic doesn't play, but you got LCA playing tonight. They got 4 games left. Not tonight, but next Friday, LCA plays Danville. That's going to be a big game. That's 2 against 5.
Very big game, yeah.
That's probably going to dictate.
It's going to affect the RPI
big time, and see where we're at. The only thing is, after the end of the season, we play a 3A. LCA plays a 6A. They're going to move up a little bit, so it's going to be tight. I'm looking for. It's going to be pretty much Owensboro Catholic, my opinion, Mayfield, LCA, and who's the 4th place team? I don't know. Yeah. Beechwood, I think, is so far down. I don't know because they're playing people. There's only 40 teams in 2A. They're playing 35, 38 or whatever in the RPI.
Yeah.
And it's like I don't see how they can move that much, further up. So it's gonna be crazy getting down the last 2 weeks, and I love it. I love it because we don't know. But all we know is who we're playing and handle business we did last Friday.
We have a new player in 2A that we don't talk very much about because we're not used to, and that's Belfry.
Yeah.
So they're in the mix also.
They're number 5.
Yeah. So I don't know what their district is like out there. I know that the benefactor of all this district play is Owensboro Catholic. In that they only have 3 other teams in their district. Mayfield and Beechwood both have 5 teams. You have 5 district games, not 3. It gives Owensboro Catholic a chance, and they rightly so, smart for them to do it. They have 2 more weeks to play a 5A or a 6A school, which they do, which boosts your RPI. While Mayfield and Beechwood have to play a pretty lowly rated district game. There's nothing they can do about that. So I think that's something that they need to look at and balancing that out a little better. So I'm sure it's a nightmare trying to put all these schools in the right district. I don't begin to understand all that, but just
one thing is, we was looking. We was talking about it earlier. Danville, their last game of the year is Caverna. That's going to hurt them. Yeah. Ours is a 3A school.
Yeah.
That's not, that's going to help us a little. LCA is playing a 6A squad, PRP. I think they're down this year possibly. So I don't think there's going to be much room for, pretty much I don't see anybody in the top 5 or 6 losing except the Danville LCA game. And we'll see how real Danville is, pertaining to the number 2 spot. If they're not really number 2, I'd like Danville to beat LCA. But hey, if it doesn't happen like that, we're going to play whoever's in front of us for sure.
I don't know. I don't know who Belfry plays at the end of the year. Do you?
I do.
Who do they play?
Well, it's on that list.
Who's Belfry got left besides their district?
It's a 3A school, so they're not really going to move up. I can't pronounce it, but anyway, it's a county school, but they're a 3A.
Is that Lincoln County?
No. And then they have Betsy Lane, number 27, Belfry does, Shelby Valley, number 26, and like Lexington County, Central, number 3A. So that's what I'm trying to say. It's Belfry's not going to do anything. Mayfield's got 35 of Trigg, Fort Campbell, number 22, as the standings are, and then Louisville Central 3A. So we're just needing to win out and see where everything, whatever happens,
Yeah. Well, and you said it right there, Jason. The biggest thing is, it don't matter who you play. You got to win the game.
Yeah.
If you don't win the game, well, then. Yeah, you're not. You're not going to be in the mix. So,
but so it's going to be interesting to see what happens because Mayfield didn't play. We shouldn't move. We should not move unless some of our players or teams that we played wins, and I don't know. I guess they're putting some weight on that. But anyway,
yeah.
So they're putting weight on I guess our opponents and stuff like that. So that might be where everything's getting moved and stuff like that later in the week. So that might have something to do with it, but
it'll be interesting to see how all this shakes out.
So
we got a game next week. in Cadiz at Trigg County, an old district foe from back when I was in high school has returned back to the first district. So
we play Trigg.
We'll be making the trip to Cadiz to bring that. Hopefully, we plan on it, of broadcasting that game, and they're not very highly rated RPI wise. They're at the bottom.
Yeah.
So
35th right now.
Yeah. So
out of 40.
So we should, if we have a focus, we should take care of business.
Yeah. I think
in that week.
No question.
Yeah. All right. Hey, well, thanks for letting us have a little bit of your time today. Everybody have a great weekend. We'll see you next week. Go Big Red.
Yeah, I got one more thing to say. Hide the apples. We're going to Trigg County. If Lucas is in the bus, the last 2 times we went to Trigg County, when we played, he got hit in the nose with an apple. So hide your apples. Lucas, I don't know if you're going to make the trip or not, but go Big Red.